Black Ops 7 might not be what it seems, which is sad to say because up to this point I've made videos on Black Ops 7 and they have all been very positive and very good videos and good reviews on Black Ops 7, even though the game hasn't even released yet. But today, we're taking a different approach and we're gonna look at more of the negatives that I've been kind of avoiding since then. Real quick, I want to say I am Zach or Droplet, whichever one you want to call me. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and welcome back to day number 281 of 500, posting straight in a row. Go make it happen. Thank you for being here, and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate it so much. I will have banger videos coming out when Black Ops 7 does fully release, and when the beta comes out later this week. Trust me. Up until this point, we have mainly just discussed the hype around BO7, how excited I personally and some of the community has been for it, and how we think that it could bring back the OG zombies community, the big main part of the zombies community that has really left since Black Ops 4, maybe even Black Ops 3 for some of them, and maybe even sooner, who knows. And multiplayer as well, we have a huge player base still, but compared to what it used to be, it's like right here, and it used to be all the way up here. That means we got a long gap to fill, and we said that Black Ops 7 could fill these things in. And on the multiplayer side, I will say, I do think this still could be true. I think that they have made better maps, and I think it could be really good for multiplayer, and I think that that gap could be filled. It could bring it up to maybe here, or maybe even to where it used to be. And they've taken the steps, they've done the things they need to do, and they've capitalized on all these errors, mistakes, whatever you want to call it, that they've either made or avoided in Black Ops 6 purposely to make them better in BO7, which I don't agree with. I think they should have fixed them to begin with, but we can talk about that another time. They fixed the main concerns the community has on the multiplayer side. That's my point here. But on the zombies side, I thought they were doing good. I thought with the curse mode that they're bringing back and making it into this classic zombies experience, it'd be good. But as more news gets released, the less likely I am to agree with this, that Black Ops 7 is going to save Call of Duty, or it's going to save the zombies mode, or really just be a very good COD overall. And I'm still holding hope. Okay, we haven't even gotten the beta at this point, so I'm just pointing out the things that maybe you should watch for and be wary of when you do play the beta and when the full game releases after they take feedback, if they decide to change anything after the beta. Not necessarily saying that it's already trash. I'm not saying that. Because what's all this new information that was just released? Well, first thing being that to unlock the curse mode, you're going to have to complete the main storyline in the normal survival mode. So you're going to force the players who are coming back for the classic zombies experience to complete this new experience first, and I'm just not too sure why you would want to do that. Mr. Waffles and Mr. Dog JD made very good videos describing both of these. I watched both of them. The way they explained it and put it into perspective was very, very good. So if you haven't seen those and you're more interested in what I say today, go check those out. They do a very good job explaining it. But basically, to play the curse mode, you gotta complete the storyline in the normal mode, which will be called survival, and then there you play cursed. And it's not like we thought it was at first. And I was under the same impression. I thought Curse was literally just going to be the same old zombies that we've played for the past 10 years on Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 and even Black Ops 1 and loved. But no, you're going to use these relics, and instead of the relics making the game how it used to be, it's just going to make the game harder because it's just going to cap you at 4 perks, but it's still going to be the same game that you're playing. It's just going to take away certain wall buys, but it's still going to be the same game that you were playing before. You get the point I'm making? Like, it's not actually bringing back the OG experience. It's just making the game harder in a game that you're already not going to want to play if you're from the OG community. So you're just driving more fans away. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. It seems to be smoke and mirrors. That's really all it boils down to. It seems to be smoke and mirrors. It seems to be that it might not be as good as it is. And again, the game hasn't even came out with beta, so who knows? Maybe it will actually be better, because they did also say in those videos that they enjoyed it. They had a good experience. Just the downside is it felt like an extension of Black Ops 6 gameplay and not a totally new experience. So that's where it concerns me. But on the same token, all right, on the other side, they did say that the lighting and the ambience felt like zombies again. It didn't feel like a multiplayer map on BO6, which I actually went and played last night. I grinded some zombies because I heard somewhere that your augments from BO6 are going over to BO7, and I have like none because I haven't enjoyed Black Ops 6 zombies that much. Besides Citadel Dead Mort, that one was pretty decent, so I haven't really played. But I went on last night, grinded, so I could have these augments, got my Juggernaut maxed out, and man, was it rough. I did not enjoy it. The whole time, genuinely, I was thinking, man, can I go play Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2 on my old Xbox or my PlayStation? But I don't have either of them here. They're at my apartment, which I'll be back after college this week, and then I can do that. But I couldn't at the time. I literally had no way to play it. I have this right here with me, but it's just the game, Black Ops 4 for PS4. I don't actually have my PS4. It's at my place, like I mentioned. So I was just stuck playing Black Ops 6 Zombies. I was like, man, it's just not enjoyable. It's not fun. It doesn't feel like zombies. So if Black Ops 7 is going to be the exact same way, and it's not going to feel like the OG games, yeah, I'm very concerned, and I just don't know that it'll be a huge success, and it genuinely could be the killer of zombies. And it also has a chance to be the savior, as I've said in previous videos. So that's really all it boils down to. We're either going to have the savior of zombies or the killer of it, because they brought back the OG crew. They have all these things on the line, and they can still ruin it. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about it. It's concerning. That's all I can think of at the moment. It's concerning because I don't want it to fail. I want it to be very good. I think it can be very good. I've expressed my feelings on this. I really and truly do think it can be very good, but they have to capitalize. They cannot mess this up. And at the moment, after watching Mr. Doubt JD's video just from today, I don't know. It seems like they might be messing up more than they're fixing, because it's not the experience the players want. They're making it like multiplayer. And one thing they did say, they mentioned that there will be HUD options, and there will be options for like a legacy HUD, which aka means that it should be the same as or similar to an OG HUD as in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2 Zombies. But at that point, Mr. Dog JD said it best. Why don't you just make that the default HUD to begin with? Because that's what the people want. They don't want to see this multiplayer HUD in Zombies. But that's what you're giving them. And you wonder why people are falling out of line with this game. It's like, what? And then not to even get me started on the score streaks in Zombies. That's BS. Why do we have multiplayer score streaks in Zombies? It just doesn't belong at all. I can go and hop in a chopper gunner. I can put a sentry turret down. I can activate a war machine at any time. Literally any time I want. I can go craft it, pick it up off a dead body, and just hop in a chopper gunner and just spray them down. Bro, I'm not playing zombies at that point. Never in my mind am I playing zombies at that point. So to see that returning as well, don't feel great about it. COD Next is coming up, and some of the creators will be there playing it. We'll get to see gameplay of it. Maybe they'll make changes then or after then, before the beta or after the beta. Again, we will just have to wait and see, but I'm concerned. I really am, and I don't want it to be another multiplayer copy. I know there are people who out there who like that, and people in the community who like that playstyle, but I know the majority doesn't. You can disagree. That's cool, but just look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. The majority doesn't like it. It's simple as that. And we've got to reconsider what we already think are the positives that we haven't even talked about yet. And one that I want to touch on is round-based. Because yes, Black Ops 6 Zombies is round-based. But from what we've heard from everybody, Black Ops 7 is about the same. And the round-based in BO6 doesn't feel round-based. You end the round, it takes it from the top right corner, flashes the number in your middle screen, puts it back, and in that time frame, it's about 5 seconds that there's no zombies. Other than that, it's just constant waves of zombies. It feels like you're playing MW2 or MW3 zombies, where you're just on the Warzone map and zombies just spawn in and you're just grinding camos. It doesn't actually feel like round-based, whereas before, you had the round in, you'd see it change, you had, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds to kind of gather your thoughts, and you actually had a break, and then a new round would start. You'd get the queue, and then you'd hear the zombies start spawning, and it'd be like a 30-second break between then. And I don't know if Treyarch thinks it's just because attention spans were cooked nowadays or what, but the people who have those attention spans aren't playing zombies. And if they are, then yeah, maybe they do love it. But again, the majority is not those people. The majority just want to see it like it used to be. So yeah, you might have a round up there now in the corner, but it doesn't actually feel like round-based. And I don't know. I fail to understand where they're coming from, to just keep not listening to the community year after year, especially when you have these creators. You've let them play the game super early to get their feedback. And I have to say, they did say, the creators that I've watched, they said they took some feedback and they did make changes. So it seems like they've tried to help them out. They've made a couple changes, but majority of the ones they should make, they still haven't. And that's what concerns me, because how are you going to leave the biggest issues and not change them? And then you wonder why your game's dying. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, I said it. Today is a lot more negative than every other Black Ops 7 video I've made, but I promise I'm going to give it a fair chance. I'm going in open-minded. I'm going to give it a chance. But if it is very similar to Black Ops 6 Zombies, as they're saying it is at the moment, then I don't know. I might not be the biggest enjoyer of it. That's all I'm saying. However, I'm still down to grind it, still down to play it, and multiplayer looks good. For that part, yeah, I can still grind that. That'll be fun, at least for a little bit, and hopefully it stays fun. That'd be awesome, and hopefully they keep doing things. And this is something I talked about with my friend the other day too, switching topics here. But if they just got rid of the battle pass, and if they released DLCs as packs you had to buy like they used to, I would buy each and every one of them. I would play it. I would buy that, and it would probably fix a lot of their problems, because then you wouldn't have all of these promotions and all of these collabs shoved down your throat that they have, and all these other random things, all the packs in the store. Instead, you just buy the DLC. You get 4, 6 new multiplayer maps. You get a new zombies map, and you have an enhanced storyline, which is great. But no, instead they just release them for free. They make you pay more for the game in general to make up for it, and they release all these crappy packs and focus on all these collabs instead of the actual game. And that's why it feels so different now, and that's why people are moving away from it. But I have heard that they're trying their best to not do this in Black Ops 7. However, I still think they will. We'll have to wait and see, man. Maybe it's smoke and mirrors. Maybe the game will actually be good. I pre-ordered already myself, so if you don't want to pre-order and save your money, wait, watch me play it, watch other creators play it, see how it plays, and there you go. You can form your opinion from there. But I'm going to keep a positive mindset. Like I said, I'm keeping it open. I think multiplayer will be good. I'm really, really, really hoping zombies will be good, because I would love to play it and feel like it did back in the day and not hop on BO3 again a whole decade later, like I have said before. But if it's got to be done, that's got to be done. So hopefully it's good. We can play that, and I can make banger content for you guys. I promise you guys, I have so many ideas already cooked up. They're already written down here in my notes in my phone. I've got bangers lined up for the beta when the full release comes out. What you name it, I've got it. Multiplayer and zombies. So whatever you guys want to see, I'm here for it. I'll make it work. Thank you guys so much for being here, though. Consider subscribing if you guys are new, and dropping a like if you enjoyed this video and want to see more Black Ops 7 talk. And let me know what you guys want to talk about and what you want to see videos made on, and what you guys are excited for, maybe not excited for in Black Ops 7. Thank you so much for being here, though. Hope you know what it is. Those days, and I love y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.